Odessa, Michigan, where we are out at I-96 Speedway for the opening weekend of the Great Lakes Super Sprints. Super Sprints are just got done doing some heat laps, and they're back in the garage making their adjustments, getting ready for qualifying. Up right now, modifieds in the dirt, getting ready to do their heat laps out here at I-96. Push trucks on the track, and the modifieds are getting out there. It's a chilly day out here in Michigan. Only 52 degrees at start of about the heat laps. Mike's going to be the announcer tonight for the GLSS. He is down inside the press box. I am Scott Pianta up on top of the roof, bringing you all the action. We got some drone footage of the races going on tonight. Got some close-ups of the cars and drivers, and getting ready to bring you more as soon as we find out what the lineups are. Don't forget, this is a free broadcast of the GLSS. And we'll be bringing you more. First set of heat laps are down for the modifieds.
once again, a quick reminder, please keep your eyes on the track as long as cars are out there. And also with reference to the COVID plague, please keep those face masks on. We will monitor directing stormtroopers coming in here and taking pictures, not allowing us to play next week.
because of the first season, the I-96 crew didn't have their network ready, so we were unable to tie into that this time. But next week we should have that all figured out and working, so we can have the scores and times updated right here on the Oak Media Network and HMNRacing.com.
I'm already plugged in. That's the problem. Wi-Fi in. It's gonna be plugged in.
Scott Pianta out here with you at the I-96 Speedway. First inaugural race of the 2020 season. I am, unfortunately, we normally have our trailer and everything out here, but, you know, good old Michigan and deer ended up taking out my
I just have one question.
truck to pull my trailer, so we are kind of making it work for tonight's inaugural race, which is fine. And that's just the way it's going to go tonight, evidently. Sprint cars are over there in the stable as they're getting things checked out, getting ready for the first set of heat races. And we're going to go down there and probably take a look at what's going on. Stay tuned as we will be back, as we're just going to have some footage tonight.
Oh, did I already tell you what I had to do for Super over the year?
And if the camera is stationary, it means we're not filming sprints. But we are out tonight, I-96 Speedway. Sun is starting to set. And it is a cool and brisk 50 degrees, 47 degrees right now. And we can feel it sitting on top of the tower.
It wasn't for me, I-96 Speedway. I'm the one that keeps track of each one. 616.
Hope you're home enjoying the weather as the races are getting ready to start out here at I-96. Don't forget to like and share Hometown Media Network, as well as on HMN Racing as we get into the rest of the season. Now this season is going to be a subscription service, but we are going to have a lot more cameras out, cameras in the cars, cameras on the ambulance. We're going to have all kinds of things going. We're going to have cameras everywhere as we get into I-96, or get into this GLSS season. kids are out playing right now. Drivers down there getting a little bit of contact. Cold one here tonight out at I-96.
Check 1, 2, 3. Check, check. Check 1, 2. Sorry about the feedback. It's not a rock concert. It's a racetrack. All right, it's time for qualifying with the Great Lakes Super Sprints, opening up the 2021 season. It's been a long winter. We've been waiting for this. I know I have been. I'm sure you as well, folks. 75
Lakin in the 70. Great Lakes Super Sprints presented by Engine Pro and ARP. Again this year, we appreciate their fine support. Lap number 1 for Eli. 15.834. 15.834 for Eli Lakin. Second time by for Eli. Picks it up. 15.505, 15505. Sharp looking new paint scheme for the 49T. Out of Grand Ledge, it is Greg Dahlman. Greg Dahlman. There's Bellevue. Whatever. They always were Grand Ledge. Greg Dahlman, lap number 1 in the 49T. 185, 15.185. First time around for Dahlman. And the second lap time is 14.953. Greg gets into the 14-second bracket, the 14953. Our 2019 champion in the 7C, that is Phil the Gas Man Gressman. Phil always one of the ones to look out for fast qualifier. 7C, third quick. 14637, 14.637. Gressman second time around. 14546, 14.546. Still puts Phil third in this first group of 35 cars. Our 2018 champion, Double D, it's Dustin Daggett. Dustin Daggett in the 85 had one feature win last year. None here at 96, hoping to change that tonight. 85 is Dustin Daggett, lap number 1. Fourth quick, 14589, 14.589, first time around for Dustin Daggett. Top of the heat, 14298, nice second lap for Daggett, 14.298. First driver under the 14.3s. The all-time track record in the GLSS 360 here is 14-0 by Tony Stewart 2 years ago. So we're getting close to that. Walking in Ohio racer in the 23, that's Devin Doby. Devin Doby, first time around in the 14.813 bracket. Not too bad for Derry. See if he can pick it up a little bit for Devin the second time by. One of our Ohio visitors here with us tonight. And it is faster, 14562, 14.562 for Devin Doby. Puts him currently 5th out of 11 cars. So 11 cars that qualify with Dustin Daggett on top at a 14.298. And the 07's on the track, Shane Simmons. Shane Simmons in the 07. Got a handful there, it looks like, for Shane. Picking up the pace, lap number 1, puts him at 17.124, 17.124. And Shane ran with us a couple of times last season. 17.124, first time by for Shane, and we'll see what he does on lap number 2. Does pick it up a bit to 16.977, 16.977 for Shane Simmons. So we're 12 cars in. About a third of the way through qualifying here with the Great Lakes Super Sprints presented by Engine Pro and ARP.
No scales.
Veteran racer in the 84 with a lot of laps around this racetrack in a modified and a sprint car. It is Kyle Portenga. Kyle Portenga in the 84 machine. White flag for Kyle, first time around. 15.543, 15.543 for Kyle in the 84 machine. And lap number 2. 15.727, 15.727, second time by for Kyle. Keith Sheffer Jr., the 86 machine. Be our next qualifier. Keith ran a handful of shows with us last season. Had some nice runs, including, I think, a top 5 down at Butler last June. Lap number 1 for Keith is a 15.469. 15.469, first time around for the 86 of Keith Sheffer Jr. $15.678 follows that 469 for Keith Sheffer. Gary Fritz in the 16. Gary ran a handful of times with us last year, and I believe even the year before. Look out, that is called going deep into the corner. Just a little too deep, and that's even deeper in turn 4. Why did he do that, everybody's saying? Well, I'll tell you what, folks, it ain't easy driving these sprint cars. Make it look easy, and the flat tire don't help either. Darn shame for Gary. Don't kill the cones, Gary. Well, that's why it was mishandling. Talking about a little bit of inexperience, but when you got a flat left, anybody's going to have a problem keeping it on the racetrack. So Gary with a bit of a mechanical problem there, with a little bit light in the air in the left front. So we'll check him out, get him out of the way so we're safe, and let go with our next qualifier.
Yellow that. Yellow flag.
That's yellow.
Levi Portenga, yes, the next generation of the Portenga racing team hitting the racetrack. And this is Barry who told me to say this, our chief poobah here. His nickname is Turtle 2. I don't know what behind the scenes is there, but Turtle 2 for Kyle Portenga is his nickname. Oh, that's actually on his car. We are throwing the yellow. That 16 machines is not quite out of safe way there. Just can't take a chance with the one car if you got a little loose there, and the tail end of the 16's in the way. So we're going to safely push 16 a little more into the infield area, and then give the one car his 2 qualifying attempts.
Uh-oh, we killed a cone.
Uh-oh. Well, there's a fine for killing cones or
I
not.
think we're good.
So get some air in that 16, and Gary, maybe you might get a chance to get out the tail here and get one qualifying lap in, but if not, and he's able at least to get it fixed up for the heat races, we'll tag him on the tail of one of the heat races.
He's waiting for Chris to get out of the way, I guess.
All right, we'll try it again with Levi and give him the green possibly next time by, get his 2 laps in. And you see the ribbon flying off the roll cage. That is to let the other racers know that we have a rookie there behind the wheel. Long time tradition in all forms of racing. Just throw a ribbon or 2 on the cage to let the other drivers know when they're dealing with somebody that's got a little less experience on the racetrack than everybody else. So, and after a year or so, they get the honor of cutting that ribbon off and throwing it away, or maybe framing it for later use or something, who knows. But Levi's first lap time around the I-96 Speedway is 19:007 for Levi Portenga. Proud dad in the infield watching him there, cheering him on. Lap number 2, 18:742, 18.742, second time around for Levi. And as you can tell, in the infield, we do have the scale set up for the Great Lakes Super Sprint Series. And Levi was going to do his best to kind of whiz over him at about 175, I think, there. Getting slowed down. It's all new to him, so we'll cut him a little slack. But the cars all have to be weighed after qualifying. They make sure they make the proper weights there, so that's what's going on in the infield. Now we had the Indiana racer in the 16B. It's Zane DeVault. Zane DeVault in the 16B. Look out. That is what you call loose in turn number 2. First qualifying lap definitely going to be affected by that little bit of a slip and slide in turn number 2. What do we got? 15,590. 15590. So there was no name, no number on it. We had to check the scoring, make sure we had the right number there. 15,590 first time by. And picks it up to a nice stop, 14,834. 8th fastest for Zane in the 16B car. 14.834, the official lap time for Zane DeVault, Indiana driver. Tyler Gunn in the 27W. Tyler had some great runs in this car last year. 10th fast right now with a 14.955, and I think we'll see even a little more out of him second time by. Tyler Gunn in the 27W runs a 14.955 first time around. And on lap number 2, we'll see if he picks it up. 14.911, 14.911 currently puts him in the 9th position in qualifications for Tyler Gunn. Mike Ostraskis in the 31 car. Mike's messing with us. He's been 3A for about 30 years. I think I've announced him for all 30 years. This time driving the 31 car. Sand Lake, Michigan driver. First time around. Mike runs a 16.308. 16.308 for Micah Straskis. And a 16.020, 16.020 for the 31 of Ostraskis. One of our young Florida racers who's run with us on and off the past 4 years. It's Danny Sams in the 24D. Danny Sams on the clock, first time around. Not too bad, ninth fastest, 14.907, 14.907 for Danny Sams. Ran pretty much the whole season last year at the ASCS National Tour. Got a lot of laps in last year. Picks it up to sixth quick. 1.47.24, 14.724 for Danny Sams. The 14 machine of Indiana racer Lyndon Jones. Lyndon Jones in the 14 this year. Last handful of years, you always saw him behind the wheel of the 19J. Number change, sharp looking 14 car is Lyndon Jones. (147.62). 147.62, first time by for Lyndon Jones. And lap number 2. Picks it up fifth quick. Nice job, Lyndon. 14.555. 14.555 for Lyndon Jones. The 2T machine of Ralph Brakenberry. Ralph Brakenberry with us tonight. Longtime sprint car racer. He loves to run with the wing and the non-wing. Ralph Brakenberry in the 2T, our next qualifier. 22nd car out of 35 scheduled to qualify tonight. First time for Ralph is 16.921. 16.921 for Ralphie. And coming out of 4, a little bit loose. 16.921 followed by a 17.059 for Ralph Brakenberry. So 16.921 will be the official lap time for Ralph. Next qualifier, our inaugural champion in 2016 when he was driving the family-owned machine. Now he's in the Greg Wheeler 16W. Had a heck of a season last year with a couple feature wins. Perry, Michigan driver Chase Ridenauer in the 16W. As we get later in qualifying, we'll see how the track's holding up. The sun's got off the racetrack because the front straightaway had given a little more speed, so Chase might have a shot at that fast time or at least get in the top 5. We'll see. It's lap number 1. 12th, 13th quick. 15.176. 15.176 first time by for Chase. Just pick it up to the 10th spot, the 14.8, 1.4810 for Chase Ridenauer. So it's Dustin Daggett, fast time so far with a 14.298. Ryan Rule, second quick with a 14.436. Jared Horseman holds down third right now, the 14.439. And Phil Gressman currently fourth with the 14.546. And Lyndon Jones in the 14 machine rounds out your top 5 in qualifications right now at a 14.555.
Zach Broman and then Max Stanbaugh.
Got 10 or 11 cars yet to qualify here. Then we'll line up our heat races. We'll invert the top 4 of each of our heat races. Zach Brofman in the 52 machine. Occasional runner with the GLSS. See Zach run down at Butler occasionally as well. Next qualifier, the 52 is Zach Brofman. First time for Zach in the 20th spot with a 16.359, 16359 first time around for Zach. And lap number 2 coming out of 4. 16.510 follows at 16.359. So 16.359 will be official lap time for Zach Brofman in the 52. New number this year, still sharp-looking car. It's Mad Max Stambaugh. Always one of our top runners and somebody who definitely can pick up the feature tonight. The Nefco Racing 5S, it's Max Stambaugh on the clock. Second quick, 14.409 on lap number 1. He's got a shot at Daggett here. 14.409 puts Max currently second spot. No, 14.400, a little bit, but not quite, so Daggett holds on. And I see Dustin watching him thinking, oh, maybe he'll get me. Nope, not quite. Max has to settle for second. Benzonia Racer, Justin Ward in the 8 car, our next qualifier.
Next car.
Well, Mad Max in the second spot. Daggett still holds on to the fast time. Justin Ward's first lap time is a 16.083, 16.083. First time by for Justin Ward. Lap number 2 for Justin. Picks it up ahead to 15.815, 15.815 official lap time for Justin Ward. Our next qualifier will be the Hoosier Rocket, Brett Mann in the 19 machine. Guy with a lot of feature wins here at I-96 Speedway in the various configurations of this racetrack over the years. Brett Mann takes the green on lap number 1. Brett in the 8th spot on lap number 1, 14.678, 14.678 for Brett Mann's first time around. See if he can pick it up a couple more tenths and get into the top 5 here. Does exactly that, 5th fastest, 1.45.22, 14.522, puts Brett Mann number 5 on the clock right now. Sharp-looking car, the 88 end is Frank Neal, one of our Ohio visitors. Frank Neal in the 88. Look out, Frank. That's going a little too deep in turn 4. That's going to screw up lap number 1. So he'll get 1 lap for qualifications here after a little help from one of our push vehicles.
At least he helped himself right there. At least it happened before he took the green.
What does he get?
Well, no, he's still going to get his 2 laps at this point, ain't he?
But he's getting an assisted push, isn't he?
In a way, that's 1 lap.
So Frank Neal about to take the green flag and point it the wrong direction. Jerry on the visit over there to see if he's okay. Looks like he is. Nothing too severe. Appreciate our push truck drivers. Couldn't do it without you folks. So we'll get Frank turned around and give him his qualifying laps.
We're going to give him his 2 laps.
Warm-up lap, so we're going to let it.
He's getting his 2 laps. That was his warm-up lap, about to take the green, so he's still good to go for 2. Frank always brings immaculate equipment to the racetrack, and you got to love how nice and bright it is. It's easy to see around the racetrack, especially on the darker leaded racetracks around Ohio, Michigan, Indiana. You can tell Frank's car from a mile away as he takes the green flag. Looks like we got about 7 cars yet to qualify as Frank Neal begins his first of 2 laps.
Next car.
20-second quick right there, 16.019, 16.019 for Frank Neal. $16.330, a little bit slower, second time by for Neal, 16.330. Occasional visitor with us last year. I think Ryan ran 4 or 5 shows. Calls Canada home. Occasionally lives in Colorado. He's a busy guy. He loves to go fast. It's Ryan Conium. Ryan Conium in the 46. First time by, 14th quick for Conium, 14.887. 14887 for Ryan Conium. And lap number 2 for Ryan. 14.792, 14792, so picks it up a 10th. 14792 for Ryan Conium. The 27 machine out of Coldwater, it's Brad Lamberson in the Melling machine. The 27 of Brad Lamberson, our next qualifier. 5 to go. 5 cars yet to qualify. Brad's first lap time. Mid-pack 11th, not too bad. 14772, 14772. Let's see if Brad can break into the top 10 here on lap number 2. Lap 2 for Lamberson is, yes he does, night fastest, 14.637, 14637. Brad Lamberson's official lap time. Logan Easterday in the 87E. Logan, a driver who ran a handful of shows with GLSS last year. He's run primarily at Butler, but doing a little more traveling now. We're glad to have him with us. Where is he? 16.700, 16700 for Logan Easterday's first time by. Logan runs a 16.7 on his first lap. $16,585 picks it up a bit. $16,585 is a lap time for Logan East. Next generation driver. I hate to admit it, but I think I announced races for his grandpa Van Sr. and his dad Van Jr. But here's Corbin Gurley in the 12 car. First lap time for Corbin Gurley, 18th quick with a 15.232, 15232 for Corbin Gurley, and this is going to be a slower lap as he decides to try the half mile. Lap number 2 messed up. So 15.232 if you're keeping score. You just really need to know that second lap was 17.848. So tough break for Corbin. At least he got one good one in, so we had to throw the yellow and making sure that Corbin got slowed down and got safely off the racetrack before we go with our next qualifier, Ricky Peterson. Ricky with the feature win last year, which was right here at I-96. We'll wind him up. Ohio driver Ricky Peterson in a sharp-looking 2 car. He'll get the green this time by, as we want to give him his 2 laps he's got coming to him, and here we go for number 1. Let's see if Ricky can run himself into the top 10 here. Top runner whenever he shows up with us, and we'll see what lap number 1 looks like. Ricky Peterson, 14th quick, first time around, 14.8, 14.800 for Ricky Peterson's first time. 14800 the first lap. We'll see if he picks it up for second lap. No, for 14, a little bit, 14.794, pick it up 6 thousandths. 14794 puts Ricky Peterson in the 14th spot with 2 cars scheduled yet to qualify. I see the 16 of Justin Woodkowski. Joel Hummel scheduled as well, and I think that might be it. I know he's had an incredible field here for opening night for GLSS 2021 schedule. 35 cars checked into pits. Appreciate each and every team for making the showing here tonight on a bit of a chilly evening. All right, Justin, the track's all yours, buddy. Maybe not quite under power. We're going to give him a little boost here and see if he can fire. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Few opening night gremlins we've seen. We had fuel line issues on the Lamberson car. We had a couple of guys puffing some smoke in hot laps there. So everybody trying to get their cars dialed in and make sure everything's put together right here as opening night is upon us. And even the sprint car teams occasionally have bugs as they're working out here and getting ready for the first of a 23 race schedule in the 2021 season. So, okay, we get Justin pushed back off. Justin ran, I believe, 2 or 3 shows with us last year. Trying to recall that. It wasn't a lot, but inexperienced sprint car driver. But just glad to see the car is able to get fired and get his qualifying attempts in. All right, we're green. Lap number 1 for Justin. 17.548, 17548, first time by for the 16 machine. We're kind of noticing that 16 seems to be the popular number this year. I think we've got 4 of them here tonight. Lap number 2 for Justin. A little faster, 17.235, 17235. And the 54 machine of Joel Hummel, local driver here. Joel in the Hummel Racing Car has been here running I-96 for a long time, and Joel wants to put on a show in front of the local fans here. So he does himself a 360 with his 360 in turn number 4.
Victory roll.
And he's being a really nice guy, trying to pull right up to the safety truck and the push truck so they don't have to go to him.
Warm-up lap.
Okay, Joel, we'll see what the problem is with the Hummel Racing machine, and hopefully he can get out to the racetrack and get a lap in, and this will be our final qualifier here for the Great Lakes Super Sprints presented by Engine Pro and ARP. And we'll get some lineups put together for you. I believe we'll have 4 heat races tonight. 35 cars are going to do battle to weed down to a 20 to 24 car starting field. I don't think that's been determined exactly yet. I haven't talked to Barry to see how many we're going to start in the A-main, but with a great field. 24 is the official number, so great. We have an incredible field of cars. Looks like Joel's got a mechanical. That's going to wrap it up. So race fans, with a fast time of 14.298, put your hands together for the 85 machine of Dustin Daggett. Congratulations, Dustin. Max Stanbaugh, second quick. Ryan Rule, third. Jared Horseman and Brett Mann complete your top 5 in qualifications.
We're done.
We're done, Cole.
Look at the mob. Here we are.
Now we have the scooter races.
All right. And then he's going to be.
Scott Pienta out here in the I-96 Speedway for hometown me and HMNRacing.com. Don't forget this is free preview weekend. Now we are trying to do a free race season, but you know, by the time we really finally found out if we were going to have racing, a lot of sponsors already had, you know, just COVID has just been wreaking havoc on people's budgets, and you know, that's no different for us finding sponsorships for the inaugural season. Last year we did the season as kind of a trial. This season, however, we are going to be going a little bit further tilt with the subscription channel. Get all 40 races of the Great Lakes Super Sprints and a few Lightning Series in there as well for $225. That's right, $225. Get all the. That's down to $5 a race, or you can just pay race by race, whichever you want to. If you're on the track and you want to be able to not have to pay that race, it's going to be $7.99 for the race pass for the day. And you'll be able to catch all the sprint car action from the Lightning Sprints, or not all the Lightning Sprints. We're going to have traditional sprints and the Wing Series, and we'll sprinkle in some Lightning Sprints in there as well. And if we get enough subscriptions, we'll throw all the Lightning Series in there. We'll see how we're going to do on that as we get this season under control. So you're going to get a big discount for this season. You'll be able to find that out real here shortly. We'll have that up and on HMN Racing, so you'll be able to sign up. And we'll have some behind-the-scenes shots, some interviews with the drivers, as well as we're going to try to get some of our GoPros in the cars. This first race was a little difficult because everybody's just kind of feeling everything out. We're getting shots of the drivers, our headshots of the drivers for our graphics team and everything else that we got put together. So as the 2021 season gets ready to roll off, you never know how it's going to go here in April, if we're going to get a race in or not. It's always 50-50. But we are going to get a race in as the sun continues to set behind I-96. You see it on the field there. Almost all in the shadows, or the shade I should say, but it is definitely dropping in temperature as the wind continues to whip. And out comes the water truck onto the track. They're going to put a little water down, and we're going to talk to some of these drivers here while you guys are online, and we're going to go talk to some of the drivers, see how that turn 3 and 4 are handling, as we had a couple sprint cars go around in 3 and 4. We're going to go have a chat with them and see what they say on turn 3 and 4 there, and what they're going to do to make adjustments coming up into heat races. Don't forget to let me know who your favorite is and for winning. Dustin Daggett taking the fastest time in the trials. So who do you think is going to take it here this season? Early prediction time. So you think 85 is going to take it, huh? Well, you know, he's got a good chance. He had a good run last year. So we're going to go down and we'll go talk to Daggett and see how he's going to handle this track tonight. So hang in there, folks. I'll be right back as I go down there and get some talk to the drivers as they're getting prepped for the race. And don't forget to like and share. Tell everybody about it on the forums. Let everybody know that we are streaming tonight for free from the I-96 Super Speedway.